To start the quest in Atlantic City, you need to be going to the White Spring Resort. Once inside, you want to be heading upstairs. There'll be this nightclub advertisement poster where you can grab new quests. That you just want to turn right and you'll see quest markers. You want to hit there until you see a sign that says Atlantic. And there'll be a man there that you can talk to, which he's gonna explain to you how to travel to Atlantic City, which I've just explained it to you earlier. Next to the man, there'll be two posters. You want to interact with one of them that will start the quest in Atlantic City. Once you read this poster that says Stamp Security Needed, you'll start a quest that is called Regent of the Dead, and this is actually the quest that will lead you to Atlantic City.
Step right up, my friend.
I've got a special opportunity for you approved by management themselves.
That's the spirit.
After speaking to the NPC Jeremiah Hopkins, he'll explain to you how to get to Atlantic City. If you open up your map, there'll be a brief introduction. Just click on the expedition icon and then just head over to Atlantic City. For this quest, you need to be heading over to the casino quarter. You'll see this diamond-shaped quest icon near the casino quarter, so you want to go there and travel to district. Once you're there, you can now see the quest marker and you can head over there to start the quest. The first location that you need to visit is the Contino's nightclub, where you need to find a man named Fabio.
Welcome, welcome, my friend. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of speaking yet.
After talking to him, before he gives you the detail of the actual quest, he'll give you a task to deal with a gang member just to gain your trust. All you have to do now is just to go outside of Quintino's club, and then you want to be following the quest marker, which will lead you to the gang member's area. Once you're there, you'll meet the gang leader named Jordy. If you have the charisma or strength stats, you might be able to settle this peacefully, and the gang members will eventually leave the casino quarters. Or for your second option, you can always go all out guns blazing. After you're done dealing with the gang members, you want to head back to Quintino's nightclub and then talk to Fabio. He'll now give you the actual part of the mission. It's a pretty cool investigative quest where you have to find clues about the disappearance of Quintino Lombardi, which is the don or the head of the Neapolitan casino, and also the Lombardi's family. You'll also need to investigate Corceta, which is Quintino Lombardi's sister, which according to Fabio, she's wanting to rise to power after the disappearance of her brother. And after you finish talking to Fabio, he'll ask you to go to the Neapolitan casino and head over to investigate and find evidence inside of Corceta's room. After entering the Neapolitan casino, just follow the quest marker. And for this part of the quest, you'll need to find evidence inside of Corceta's room. Before you can enter the room, it'll require lockpicking level 3. So you need to be equipping all 3 pick lock perks. Once inside, you need to be killing all these mobs. And for the first clue location, you want to be entering the bathroom. And you'll find the addictol, which you can find on the shower's floor. For the second clue, you want to head outside to the living room. You'll find this terminal. Right next to it, there's a stack of books. Interact with it to find the second clue. For the third clue, you just want to turn around. There'll be a cage candle right in the middle of the table there. Pick it up for the third clue. For the fourth clue, you want to be going to the bedroom. There'll be a broken mirror on the wall, which will lead you to the fourth clue. And the last and final clue is located in the kitchen. Just find a blue fridge. There'll be a gift box inside of it that will lead you to the last clue. Once you have all 5 clues, you need to be interacting with the piano, which you can find in the living room. All you have to do now is just open up your inventory and read the note that is called Change of Plans, and you've successfully completed this part of the mission. And now you need to find Don's office. For this part of the quest, you need to be entering Don's office. There'll be a huge desk in the middle of the room with a terminal on it. Just right behind the desk, there's a strange bookcase which you can interact, investigate, and you'll find the hidden keypad. To find the code for this hidden keypad, if you go to this small table right in front of the office desk, you'll find a note. It says it's just 5 digits, first letter of each line of that stupid poem, then match them up with the tax records. To find this poem, just hug left until you find a typewriter. There'll be a piece of paper on the typewriter, which will have the first part of the clue, which is the poem. Now you want to head over to the desk right in the middle of the room. Don't forget to loot the High Roller's lounge key, as well as the knuckle duster there on the table. Then you just want to hack the terminal. It's a level 0 hack, so it's going to be really easy. You don't need any perks for this. Once hacked, you just want to go to the tax records. I'm going to put the poem side by side with the tax records so you can actually decipher what the final code is. You just have to pay attention to the first capital letter of each line of the poem and then just cross-check it with the tax records and you'll get the final code. You want to use the code on the keypad, which will lead you into a secret room. You'll find Quintino Lombardi's body, and basically the investigation is complete. If you head outside of the office, Corceta will intervene. You can actually make a choice whether to deliver the quest to Corceta or Fabio. I'll be leaving you guys with both endings, whether you're siding with Corceta or Fabio. If you find this video useful, be sure to hit that like and also subscribe to the channel for more future Fallout 76 content. This is Joe and I'll see you next time.
So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? Fascinating.
My luck is changing tonight.
I don't expect you to pity me. The Mad Queen of Atlantic City. Whose subjects could and never would respect her if she stepped out of the shadows. I've been standing in the shadow of my brother my entire life. The machinations of the family emanating from my whispers in his ear. It wasn't until he found peace that I started to lose my foothold. He was my shield, the visor that obscured my visibility in the public eye. But now, he's gone. Not by my hand, mind you. But by the very substance that made him rich. The only other contenders for the Godfather's chair are fools. They will run the empire for which I bled my entire life into the ground. I did not take the family from Quintino. I made it for him.
It doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
And what would that be, pray tell?
This place is a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get after the war. Every day I see more of the barons in the city. You'd think the munis would hire a gardener.
Perhaps you are right. I don't wish to be like Fabio. He's a bumbling fool that can only be trusted as far as he can be thrown. This kind of treachery is something only a politician such as he could dream up. I won't stoop to that level. Thank you for giving me such clarity. Maybe you were a catalyst of more than just my seemingly inevitable demise.
So, head down to the
Maybe
pier
I
and catch a
misjudged
show.
you after all. If that is so, then return to your precious Appalachia. Then again, my intuition is rarely ever wrong.
Go, head down to the pier and catch a show. Go, head down to the pier and catch a show.
Then place an AC.
And what would that be, pray tell?
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much.
I see. You'll have some trouble counting to 10 when you get to hell, given you'll only ever get to number 9.
That's gonna ruin our reputation. So this city's run by a circus. Godfather and a bunch of underpaid city workers, and we're expected to believe they get along.
The house always wins, eh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
Still no.
Heard some gunshots earlier. Sounded like they were coming from the edge of the city. Think we should be
What?
worried?
Do I look like a butler to you?
No.
Go bother someone
Keep
else.
your nose clean.
Man, and his part
Is there
before
something
him.
I can assist with?
Before him.